Anna texted her parents from the back seat on the way from Silicon Valley to Oakland. "I'll be there in time for a late lunch." Her parents' house was out of her way, but she tried to never go to the Bay Area without seeing them. Her mom, a school principal, was off for spring break this week, and her minister dad had said he would come home for lunch to see her. It was still a slight sore spot for him that she wasn't coming home for Easter this year, but she hoped he didn't harp on that today. She'd used work as an excuse, but the real reason was that visiting her dad's church was too hard these days. Everyone made a big deal out of her. She had to say hi and take selfies and sign autographs for the whole congregation, and she was used to all of that. It was her job. But when she was with her family, she wanted to just be with her family. She wanted to be Anna Rose, not Anna Gardiner. The car pulled up to her parents' home an hour later. The front door was open before she even made it to the porch. "Anna!" Her dad had a huge grin on his face. "It's always such a treat to get to see you, even for only an hour." Anna couldn't keep the tears from welling in her eyes as her dad pulled her in for one of his big bear hugs. "Great to see you too, Dad. Where's Mom?" She walked with her dad into the kitchen, where her mom was exactly where she'd expected her to be, standing behind the stove. "There's my girl," her mom said, and came around the counter to give her a hug. "Are you hungry? I made soup, black bean and kale." Anna pretended not to see her dad's grimace. Ever since his heart attack a few years ago, her mom had forced him onto a mostly vegetarian diet and a new exercise regimen. 10 years ago, that black bean soup would have had a big ham hock in it, and definitely no kale. But kale or no, Anna knew it would be delicious. "Sounds great, Mom." Anna walked around the counter to take down the soup bowls from the cabinet. She kept trying to buy her parents a new house, but at times like this, she was kind of glad they kept refusing to let her. This was still the same old kitchen, where she knew where everything was. It was nice to come home to that. They ate outside in the backyard. Her parents had let her pay for their backyard to be redone, at least. Her brother, Chris, had helped her spin that to them. She was doing her part for her dad's recovery, giving him a place to be outside, and not wanting him to dig around the garden by himself anymore. And her mom had said yes without consulting her dad. He'd been annoyed, but he'd gotten over it. "It's so good to see you, honey," her dad said. She noticed that he was almost done with his soup, despite his pretense. "You look good. But how are you doing, really? And then, how is Anna Gardiner?" She laughed. Her parents always said that name in quotes, like Anna Gardiner was some completely different person than their daughter, Anna Rose. And while there was some truth in that, Anna Gardiner never would have put sour cream in her black bean soup, for example. Increasingly, it was hard to know where Anna Rose ended and Anna Gardiner began. "Both of us are good, Daddy," she said, holding tight to his hand. "Working hard these days, just trying to make you proud." He scoffed. "Like I could ever be anything other than proud of you, sweetheart. But really, these past few years have been hard." He didn't phrase it as a question. He didn't have to. "Are you happy in this Hollywood life?" Anna leaned back in the deck chair and looked out at her parents' small but cozy backyard. When she and Chris had been younger, there had been a kiddie pool out here. Now there was a big grill and her mom's ever-growing garden. "Getting there," she finally said, in response to his question. "I'm not unhappy, at least. Not anymore. I'm taking care of myself. I promise I am." She looked pointedly at him. "Are you?" He laughed. "I'm fine. Stop worrying about me. Your mother takes care of me, and I'm happy to stay busy with the church." He put a spoon down in his empty bowl. "Speaking of that, no, don't sigh like that, young lady. I'm not going to tell you to go to church. You're an adult, that's your own decision. But I am going to ask you what else you're doing to help people who aren't as fortunate as you." Anna folded her napkin and avoided his eyes. "Daddy, I'm doing a lot. I give money to charities up here whenever you guys or Chris ask me to. And there are a bunch of charities in LA that I give to as well." He brushed that aside, like she knew he would. Money is wonderful, honey, and I'm glad you're in a position to give, but you know that's not what I asked. We raised you to be hands-on about this kind of work. You know that. She sighed again. She should have been prepared for this. I know, but I'm still getting back on my feet, trying not to overdo it. Like you should be, by the way. He patted her on the hand. Sometimes looking outside of ourselves can help, you know. He stood up. I'm getting more of this soup. Tell our daughter to stop worrying about me, he said to her mom.